Okay, the last one I'm going to do today, so I can get actually to some of my workout that I want to do on the drums. But I've been wanting to do these videos for such a long time. I was like, man, when am I going to do this? And let's just do it today since you're off and you have an extra day to do chores and things. So this is Circumference. Circumference. Um, it's got some key parts in there, as every Years of Sorrow song does. So it starts out with cymbal accents as quarters. As the guitar's going along. And then I start a swell. And I do a choke, a hard stop, and then I don't have it because I don't have an ozone crash over here, so I'll use this. So we have 4 quarters on the ozone China crash, which sounds similar. Then it goes into the beat, which starts on an off 16th note. So that's the beat. So if you look at my feet during that tom accent run, it's the last one's a 32nd note run between the right and left foot. Alright, and then we go into 4 accents. Then they go into the meat of the verses, which is probably the most interesting part of the song. So the beat is essentially this. Alright, so pay attention to my feet. I'm going to do it over here on the, I guess the rim of this 12-inch tom. Alright, so that's a very bass drum driven beat. It's very syncopated. Lots of off triplets going on. I love it. It's one of the most interesting beats I think I've ever played, and I'm blessed to be able to play it with this group. So it goes from there into the pre-chorus, which is almost a repeat of the first part of the song. The only difference is at the end it has a very fast triplet fill. It goes from snare drum to rack tom to floor. And it starts with the bass drum. So alright, so actually there's also an off syncopated snare hit. So it goes it's phrased like this. Alright, so that quick triplet pattern is a key to that transition. Right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. So it's phrased with the bass drum. Alright, so it goes back into the chorus, and it breaks, and it goes into an 8th note ride pattern. So then it builds up to a hard stop, and then the vocals and the guitar kick in, and then I come back in this manner. So we go. Alright, and then towards the end we're doing that same phrasing, but I start doing fast doubles with the bass drum and a quick shuffle type pattern. Alright, and then at the end you just do hard accents the whole time with double time on the snare. And then you end with a 4-stroke crash pattern. And that's Circumference.